Yeah.
Yeah, you know what time it is? Red Zone Rant, we're live, let's get it. Every Wednesday, 8 p.m. CST, bringing the heat. You ready? You ready? Step in the booth, it's a lyrical race. Red Zone Rant, we own the space. Ain't no holding back, turning up the flame. Opinion so hot, chill in your name. Topics that matter, streets on our backs. Spitting truth bombs, no time for acts. In the zone, we're live with the team. Red Zone Rant, it's a passionate dream. Every heartbeat, every tone is supreme. Join the movement, unravel the scheme. In the zone, where we ignite. Every Wednesday night, keeping minds in sight. Red Zone.
This is a Huddle Sports Network broadcast. You can find us on Roku TV, Amazon Fire TV, Facebook, and of course YouTube. Get all your NFL news here first.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Red Zone Rant. What's up, guys? Eric, what you doing, buddy?
Is back in the building. After being gone for a long while, I'm back. Bitches.
I'm back, bitches.
Thanks for the warning.
Hey, man. I don't know what's been going on since I've been gone, but
I feel you, bro. I feel you.
So what do you feel about your Giants?
well, hey, listen. How I feel about them? I really feel like they'll be all right. I haven't been keeping up because I haven't been having internet for a week, but I gotta see what's been going on with them. But I think they'll be all right.
Yeah.
Well, Eric.
Check out the
since
merch
you haven't
stores.
been gone, you probably didn't see the story, but the Giants came out and said they know that they're going to be absolute dog shit this coming season, so they're just forfeiting all their games now.
Yeah, you're real funny. You're real
Yeah,
funny.
I heard about your bet, and they're like, "Oh my God, they're
Oh,
trying
thank
to
you. I'd
get
like to.
for you. They're trying to get a little funny for you."
Eric, I don't believe all that. Trust me, bro. I already told you, man. If you're at least 500, 10 games, double digits, you probably got this bet locked.
Yeah.
Right. I really, truly believe it. Like, look, I'm not really scared of the Commanders. I'm not even scared of the Eagles, to be honest with you.
I mean, why would you, man? Rock's their fan base. I mean, come on, bro. Doesn't mean Rock's convinced they're solid. They're select. They're going to be the NFC representative for the next 5 Super Bowls. That's what he believes.
No. We're gonna take them out this year. We're
Today, you said it.
We're taking them out this year. We're taking everybody out. They're all gonna be fucking little speed bumps. That's all they are.
By the time I get done doing shows with Rock for the rest of this off season, he's gonna have only one thing that he's gonna be predicting: that Saquon Barkley is gonna be in the trainer's room for most of the fucking year.
Yeah, you're in his head on that. You're in his head for that. And if that's the case,
Absolutely.
Yeah, it even opens the door. That gives an easier shot for the Giants, even. But Rock's like, we got the youngest defense, so. I mean, they're going to have some good games, but I think the Giants got a better defensive line.
Yeah, by far than the Eagles.
I mean, I don't know about the rest of the defense, but they definitely got a good line.
But Rob, here's the thing: if that D line plays the way they play, like if they shed and get after the quarterback, the secondary really don't need to do much. If they can cover well, then they'll be all right.
They still
Do
got
you
to
think
do
Jeff's gonna start or what?
86er. There you go, bro. There's good money in it.
Oh, hey! Since you worked
Three out of five ain't bad.
That's right.
Since you worked that magic for Diddy, can you work some magic for me in about 6 months?
Oh,
I mean, honestly, bro. I mean, he's good.
Everyone has a price.
He's looking at 20 years for what he got. I mean, with time served, I mean, dude's going to work a deal. He's going to be out in 10, maybe less. He's not going to, man. How does he go?
You're welcome, Sean.
The most criminal in I mean, they portrayed him as the biggest criminal in the 20th century.
I want to start seeing people's bank accounts, man. Check out those fucking bank accounts.
There you go, because that's why I bet that he got off, because of all this dirt that he's got on these high up people. They were, okay, we won't let you go away for that type of stuff as long as you don't say anything, but you still got to go for something. which he'll probably only end up getting fucking 10 years for.
That's what I'm
If I
saying,
get
bro.
five-
Well, the nice thing was that he bought in on Johnson and Johnson stock probably 35 years ago. So with all of his investments in his party favors, he was able to, create a good, steady residual income.
Yeah.
I mean, baby oil prices went up by a fortune, though.
For sure, bro. You should have got in on that market. Holy fuck.
Like all those people that got in on the hand sanitizer stuff right before COVID. Telling you.
Man.
Just like the people that bought a shit ton of stock in the N95 manufacturers.
Bro, toilet paper, for fuck's sake. Are you kidding me? If you could corner the market on toilet paper, you made a little small fortune during the starting.
GameStop. That's all I gotta say.
I mean, to see people fighting over
It's just
toilet
me.
paper was serious.
It's just me and a bunch of Packers fans. God, I feel so ganged up on. Now I feel like how Diddy's guest must have felt whenever they would come over and they were under
Did
the
you
age
bring
of
your
17.
baby oil, bro? Because you better have. You should bring it.
I did not, but I do have stock in Johnson Johnson. Thanks
Hey,
to my
where's that
clients.
picture,
So you're
John? Where's that
welcome.
picture with the 4 butt plugs? Where's that one?
What?
So, Colin, what you're trying to tell me is you feel like Justin Bieber right now?
Yeah, I guess more like Macaulay Culkin after the Neverland Ranch thing didn't work out for Michael. I guess kind of a little bit of a rewind to that. So
Never land.
Yeah.
Never find out land is what that's really means. Never find out land until after I'm gone.
I know. You know what? The chimp was right with Michael. So I don't know. I feel like there's some random animal that was being abused in Diddy's.
There
presence,
probably
so.
was, bro. A donkey.
But I'll never know. And it's a attorney-client privilege. I can't disclose what happened. So sorry. So what's the conversation? What's going on other than us talking about baby oil?
We're talking to see if anybody's seen Chad around. I heard that he went, turned himself in. He's getting beat straight now, I guess.
What are you doing?
No more White Claws for him, I guess. Couldn't handle it no more.
He's just trying to help himself.
Those white claws will grab you sometimes. That's why they call it a claw.
Yeah.
They'll get you by your boo-boo.
True.
Holy shit, yeah. I mean,
I don't. This feels like a trap. I mean, come on now. Come on, Alan. Come on, Alan. Alan.
Is that your real name?
Man. With all pun intended, you're kind of walking a slippery slope right now.
What is that?
I know, bro.
My God!
Wait. I'm confused. What?
I'm confused.
That's like saying if you were Hitler, who would you like to exterminate? What?
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
If you were a pedophile,
come on, we got virgin eyes here.
Just like, holy
No,
cow.
I'm sorry. I was texting my mom, Ken. I'm sorry. But
Okay,
yeah,
you've got 30 seconds. Rob, put it back up there. You have 30 seconds to read the question.
Yeah, man, hurry up.
What the hell?
And
How each and every one of us feel. Now, Eric, answer the question.
Come on, you're in your dorm room right now. It's okay. You're almost as old as 15, so come on. You're okay with doing it.
You can at least remember
It's Eric Coleman,
a
eh?
long time ago for me, bro.
Oh,
See, I mean, look at it this way. You're like 18, 19 years old. You're not quite to 21, so the statute of limitations for you, we're making this comment, probably won't hurt you as much as it will hurt the rest of us.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Hey, Colin, just so you know, a month from now I'll be 25, buddy. So yeah.
Oh, you'll be able to rent a car. Way to go. You'll be able to rent a car. There we go.
Oh my God! Here you go.
So answer the question. Annie Partridge. Ugh. Okay, so wait, hold on, guys. We actually can answer this. but it can't be somebody who's currently 15 years old.
Right.
I'm not
Gotta be
even
somebody
touching
over.
that. There ain't
It's
no
gotta be
fucking
over
way.
somebody who's over 21 or 18. I
Danny,
mean, I could answer this, but this person's old enough at this point. So
Danny Partridge. He says Danny Partridge.
why does he keep saying dudes' names? I'm just curious. Went from
That's
Gary
a fictional
Coleman to Danny
character. That's a
Partridge.
fictional character anyway, man. So, but
Gary Coleman,
Alan, I don't know
little
about
guy.
this.
there's a couple of skateboards. He's definitely showing his age.
Wow. Next thing you know, he's going to be bringing up like Jodie Foster in
What?
the
Oh,
movie
yeah.
with Robert De Niro, Taxi Driver.
When is Jesus signing with the Packers? I don't know, man.
Oh, that's cute, Dorn. When are you ever going to admit that you're the secret account of that one person that was it Motown Mitch or who was it? When are you going to admit to being Motown
Oh
Mitch?
yeah, that was Motown Mitch. They're saying John Dorn's
Hey,
Motown
I know
Mitch.
how to put a water pump on. Excuse? You want to come live?
As much as John hates the Lions, that would be the ultimate fuck you if he was Mitch.
Oh, man.
It would be, bro.
I can
That would
really
be
I'm
awesome.
telling you, he is number one on my. He is number one on my list of suspects for who Motown Mitch is with a bullet.
I'm telling
I
you.
think that's Russell Wayne.
I'll put all my stock in baby oil on that. I promise you. All of my stock that Giddy gave me
Hey,
in Johnson
Did
& Johnson.
he pay you baby oil? Did he pay you baby oil? I was just checking.
Johnson & Johnson.
Colin, you're going to have to split that between Dorn and I because we've already heard Motown Mitch. He's called in a few times.
Yeah, he's a hillbilly.
Why does he never do it? Why does he never do it when we're on? Like he just likes.
I don't know.
Do
man.
that at noon usually.
He messaged me personally and he said, "Fuck that Colin guy."
Fuck that Colin guy.
Isn't he live in San Antonio?
But
You know what Charles Barkley said? You know what Charles Barkley said about the women in San Antonio? So I can understand why he'd be upset.
Yeah, probably.
Well, speaking of fuck that guy, we've got a lovely story from Travis Kelce about his first interaction with Clay Matthews.
Couple games playing, and I've had like maybe 10 catches up to this point in my career. And I'm going into Lambeau and I'm thinking, this is Lambeau, this is my moment. This is
Never mind, the browser decided it didn't want to play it. Let me try this one again.
That was pathetic. Come on, get it right. Jesus.
I was expecting a longer. What happened? Technical difficulties. Uh-oh. What's up, Kevin? Welcome to the show, buddy. More realistic questions. Which of the now senior citizens from the Dallas Cowgirls cheerleaders is the last Super Bowl appearance? Oh, really?
Yeah, did you know that the last time the Chicago Bears had cheerleaders was 1985 when they won the Super Bowl. Then after that, they never had cheerleaders and they never been back.
Okay.
What the fuck's up with that?
How's this for a case scenario in question? You want to talk about cheerleaders? How about Cowboy fans call out how many active players on their team were actually born the last time the Cowboys won a Super Bowl?
Yeah, no, it's true. It's true, bro. Like 30-some years, man. The Bears are at 40 years, bro.
Yeah.
There's a lot of fans that never seen it. And a lot of them say, well, I'm at least 40. Yeah, but bro, when you was 5, you didn't watch the Bears like you are a fan. You know what I'm saying? Kiss my ass. Most people didn't become a fan until they were at least, their nuts dropped.
I watched 3. I watched 2 of these. I watched 3 and watched 2 of them win.
Yeah, see?
I'm with Dorn.
Seen 3 and
No. Wrong. I watched Brett Favre lose, and then I watched Rodgers win.
You didn't watch the year before that?
Yeah, I was just slightly too young for that one.
Okay.
I might have seen it, but I don't remember watching it live.
All right. You're so shit your diapers. Okay.
I will fess up I'm barely past the year that I was barely out the womb the last time the Bears won a Super Bowl.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Hey, Dub, do you realize how sad that is, man? That is crazy.
I had to watch it shuffle, guys. I had to actually watch that fucking shuffle. It was fucking brutal, dude. Watch that stupid shuffle.
Oh,
I was 15 years old, man. He fucking played
You
it
said
over.
how long ago?
Hey, I'm about to say as much as you hate watching the shuffle, I'm thinking that contributes to the curse for the Bears somewhat, as far as why they can't win a Super Bowl yet.
Yeah. Well, could be worse. Could be the Lions.
man,
Well, I mean-
actually, which one's worse, the Lions or the Vikings?
Well, at
Because
least
the
they've
Lions,
been
at
there.
least, I
They've
was
been
going to say the Lions though don't know what they're missing since they've never been there. Where the Vikings have been there and had it ripped away from them.
But they've been there though. You got to give them
more
credit
than
for
one
that. They've been
occasion,
4 times.
obviously.
They've been there. They've done it. That to me, that's hey, you've been there. You know what I mean?
Well, didn't the Bears have weren't they called the Honey Bears? Wasn't that their cheerleaders? The Honey Bears?
No way. Was it really?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. The Honey
Oh,
Bears.
The Lions, they've never been there, so it's like, shoot.
The only Bears cheerleaders there was for the refrigerator Perry. They were the personal cheerleaders for Fridge. And it was like 3 or 4 like big women.
That's crazy.
Now, okay, now how long ago since the Cowboys? So it's 95. So how old would that person be?
95, 30
They're
years ago.
30.
30, yeah.
So there's 2 people that were born. Brian Anger, the punter, is 36, and there's a guy named Godwin that's like 35. That's a corner. Those are the only 2 that were alive when the Cowboys were in the Super Bowl.
All right. Well, now we're going to try this video one more time and see if it actually decides to function.
Games playing. And I've had like maybe 10 catches up to this point in my career. And I'm going into Lambeau and I'm thinking, this is Lambeau. This is my moment. This is where I'm going to fucking, people are going to know me after this.
Yeah.
I'm all hyped up and fired up to play. I see Clay Matthews. I'm just like, oh shit, that's fucking Clay Matthews. His arms are way bigger in person than they are on TV, and they are fucking enormous on TV. And it's like the backside of a fucking outside zone, and I'm chasing him down. I kind of give him a hit and I'm like, yeah, motherfucker. And he stops, squares up to me and says, don't fucking ever fucking talk to me. I'll fucking kill you. Or something along the lines, blah, 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 blah. I'll fucking kill you.
Yeah.
And I was just like, couldn't even say anything after that. I'm just like, dude, we're just playing ball.
Yeah. I thought we were having a fun time.
I thought we were just having a good time, man.
Go to my knee,
talking a little shit. Yeah, like,
Love it.
I miss that kind of intensity from our players. That's why I absolutely love having Tucker Kraft on the team.
I was going to say Kraft, yeah. Oh, yeah.
He's a throwback to the old school NFL guys, to where you talk shit, I'm going to bury you. And like Tucker Kraft says, I'm going to find your childhood
Valentine
house.
Valentine gives it too.
Well, I was watching that video, and I couldn't help but notice the language that Kelsey was using on it, and it kind of made me think. It kind of goes back to my name right now. Something about Kelsey talking about Clay's backside zone just made it a little bit odd. I'm not gonna lie. He was really focused on Clay Matthews' backside zone. I can see why Clay would be upset, because if that's the kind of smack he talked, I'd be wanting to kill him too.
Well, you know what's even more terrifying about that is because he's got a thing for long-haired people that look like dudes.
Yeah.
Yep. And another thing, his girlfriend's a 2x4.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
His girlfriend, you know. I mean, come on.
It kind of all starts to make sense a little bit now.
I mean, Clay's like this with this fucking thing, and fucking she can't. You know, he's jealous.
Well, to be fair, Kelsey at the time probably was taking tight end tips from Mark Chimura. So I guess he had to start trolling the middle schools early on.
There was no hot tub involved.
Yeah.
Was there some Smirnoff Ices and Zimas involved in this
I think he had a white glove.
charade?
I think he had a white glove. I think so. I think he's good.
I don't think Darren. You better hope that Darren Sharper
Yeah,
wasn't
glove.
there either. Boy, that'd be a whole new ball of wax for that room. Yikes!
You know. Speaking of fucked up stories like that, I happened to hear a fucked up story about a former Green Bay Packer today.
Uh-oh.
Oh yeah. You remember Chris Jackie?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I heard about this. Yeah.
Well, apparently the reason that he ended up getting cut from the team the year that he did is because he was going around and screwing with Holmgren's underage daughter and parading her around town and everything. Holmgren went to the head office and says, I don't give a shit. You get rid of this guy at the end of this year.
Really?
Yep.
Don't doubt it.
Oh, now I don't know how true this story is. I just heard it from a fellow Packers fan. So I'm not going to say that, he actually did it, but it don't look good.
Uh-oh.
He should have just jacked T, not jacked her. It's just his problem.
That's the problem right there. Well,
And you Wisconsin people, I don't know what it is about you Wisconsin people. I mean, Jeffrey Dahmer, like, come on, like, what's going on in your state? You just not got a lot going on.
I'm pretty sure Jackie wasn't from Wisconsin.
You got to fill your time somehow.
No,
Yeah,
they're sneaking
Jackie
flint water
wasn't
over to Wisconsin, man. They're sneaking it over here and fucking contaminating us, man.
I think Chris Jackie came from Minnesota, bro. That's where he's originally from.
No, he did not come from Minnesota.
Unfortunately, he's a hometown kid.
That makes perfect
So he's
sense.
from Chicago. So he's from Chicago then. I see.
There's a lot of Midwest serial killers. I'm not going to lie. There's a lot of them.
We're going to say, come on. Like I said, there's nothing to fucking do there. So you got to fill your time somehow.
You remember we were talking about cheerleaders and stuff. Well, since I mentioned it, I just seen the article.
John, hold on, John. Wait a minute. That just sounded bad the way you just said. Since we were just talking about cheerleaders. Okay, stop.
All right. Go ahead, John.
No, I'm serious. I was reading. I seen an article that the Bears are actually bringing it back. That's why I brought it up before. They're actually bringing the cheerleaders back this year. Just thinking, well, they break that curse.
So they can have company with their misery. I mean,
yeah.
They're losing,
Here it is.
Hey, bro. Hey, bro. How many moose knuckles are out there? Holy shit.
None. There's not a single
man.
moose knuckle in that group.
Bro, come on, man. That's Caleb's cousins, brothers.
Yo.
I mean, sisters.
I mean,
You think with that much beef collected together, you'd be thinking one of them's got to be hiding a secret. As far as one of them's a cross-dresser somewhere.
For sure, bro. For sure.
Ezek, hold on. Put that back up there with Ezek, what he just said. Hey, Ezek, come on, dude. Do you take U.S. geography? Fargo is in North Dakota, not Minnesota. Come on now, dude. Come on, man.
But bro, come on, man. There's a couple of moose knuckles, bro.
No, there ain't.
Yep.
Every one of them is swinging hog.
And I'm thinking one of them has
That's my nickname.
And I'm sure one or two of them's a cross-dresser.
I'm gonna say every one of them is.
For sure, bro.
There looks like some Polish ditka in that room. I'll tell you that right now.
The Bears in their new
Polish
stadium
ditka in that room.
10 male teams.
Can we do a bet? If I win, that's gonna be your background.
Oh no! Oh,
Yeah.
Oh no! Oh no!
I'll put Eric's girlfriends on it or something.
Oh, Eric, do not make a bet with John. Do not make a bet with John.
How about making a bet
Who
with
needs the $100 when you can go the
how
whole
about
year
making a
with that
bet?
in the background?
How about making a bet with a Bears fan that had that as their background for a year?
Bro, seriously. And you also have to admit this is me in the middle.
Yeah.
That's me in the middle.
Dorn, are you trying to make me commit suicide? Like, don't ever say that ever again.
Eric's fragile, bro. He's fragile.
Yeah, come on, Dorn. Come on, Dorn. We almost got him to admit who's a 15-year-old that you had a thing for. Come on now.
I gotta admit,
This episode has gone totally off the rails. I'm just saying it right
I
now.
admit, I got one person to be an alcoholic because of me. You know, that he's in treatment right now because of me. I mean, I feel kind of bad about it. You know, so every time he thinks about me, he slams his beer. It's like, goddamn Dorn.
I blow wee. I blow wee.
So I thought I'll get a bobblehead going, you know, so you might get a GoFundMe type deal, and
I hope you make some money on
help
that.
them out. Go buy him some more White Claws or something.
Bro, if you could get it to like have a little same old Lions come out of his mouth while he's bobbing his head, bro.
I could probably do that. A little extra money.
Same old Lions. Same old Lions. Same old Lions.
Duval.
Right? Same thing. Right? Same fucking thing, man. Same.
We got 3 buttons. Same old Lions, Duval, and, two gold Lions. Same old Lions.
I'm telling you, man, there's a niche for that. You can have a custom-made sound effect made for you. Come on, man.
There you go.
AI is doing it every day. AI is doing it every day.
I can't even. Some of these AI ones, I can't even tell if they're real or not anymore. They're getting good at. They're getting realistic enough to where
the Bigfoot AI videos are fucking off the chain, bro. Those guys are doing those. I mean, bro, Downsy is just—they're going off the rails with Downsy, bro. Downsy's got a whole line of reels, bro. I'm just like, holy shit! He's in prison. He's in the woods. He's a booger sugar. I mean, bro, it's holy shit.
Yeah, things he can do.
I'm telling you, man.
Yeah. We're not even gonna have to live anymore or actually talk as human beings. We can just sit in a room and have a caricature of ourselves. We can just program ourselves to say and do whatever we want to say.
Yeah, you get a robot girlfriend now. It's like, what the hell? I hate to piss off that bitch. Holy fuck.
Well, come on. You don't want to do that. You'll end up with a computer virus.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Have to go back to AOL 1 hour CDs to get
redo it every 2 years.
You gotta watch out.
Right.
Can't do it every 2 years. You gotta get a new one.
Then you get the dial-up tone. So, Mom, quit calling Grandma. I gotta get the internet on. Stop it. Hang off the phone.
Hey, guys, if there's something that's coming to mind for me is that since Eric's on here, how about we get his thoughts on the trade that the Giants did with the Dolphins a few days ago?
Are you talking about Darren Waller? What are you talking about?
Yeah, all that, bro.
I think that's why he turned the light off. He's in mourning because he's already got to turn the light off in the room for the trade.
Hey! No, we're having storms, and I'm not trying to have my light blow out. So yeah. Also, when it comes to Darren Waller, I'm not really that mad about it, to be honest. It's because he took a year off. He didn't want to play for the Giants anyway. So why have a player who don't even want to be on the team?
Yeah.
Did he retire? He might retire.
I can't not many people want to play on the Giants team either.
I wouldn't want to play
your mouth, Ken.
I'll play for Miami.
Who did they get? Who did the Giants get for Waller?
Oh, they got a second-round pick for him, I think.
Round pick, yeah.
Really?
They swapped picks, and Darren Waller just left him to go to
Went
Miami.
to the Dolphins.
Yep.
I don't understand that Miami-Pittsburgh trade. So you trade back for Minka Fitzpatrick and you give up Jonnu Smith and Jalen Ramsey? I don't understand. I don't understand that. I don't understand what Miami was thinking.
Hey, didn't Minka Fitzpatrick didn't even want to play for the Dolphins? Because I'm pretty sure that's why he left in the first place.
Well, I think that was when Flores was there, and I think that's when Ross was meddling with the team, trying to get him to lose. So,
what do you think? You think they're going to pay JJ? I think he ain't going nowhere. I think they're going to somehow get something done.
Does it really work out when you go back to a team? Does that really ever work out?
I don't think.
Well, hey, I was going to say it worked out pretty well for the hoodie. It worked out pretty well for
he didn't go back to a team. He came out of retirement for a team.
Yeah, but one thing about it, he's probably thinking, "Oh, great, so I can actually use some extra."
Because I don't think he was
cash.
playing. I
Running
think he was
low.
doing. I think he
You know?
started his career as a reporter. You know what I mean? I think that's where he was.
James Jones?
Yeah.
No.
Who was he playing for?
No. He was with the Raiders, and then that off seasons when he
Waller?
came back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
James Jones.
No,
James Jones. You're talking about the hoodie. Who was he playing for when
Yep.
he came back to Green Bay?
Raiders.
He was
Really?
playing for the
Wasn't-
Raiders right before it.
Man, I
You're
don't
thinking
remember.
the other guy that
Yeah.
went to the Vikings.
So we
Yeah.
gave the Raiders something for James Jones.
No,
Who went to the
he
Vikings?
was only there on like a
Number
1 or
receiver.
2 year deal.
James
Denny,
Jones was
Denny.
never on the Vikings.
No,
James Jones was never on the Vikings.
I know he. I don't.
Yeah,
I-
well, Jennings went to Miami before he went to Minnesota, though.
Yeah, Jenny was good. I always liked him. He had a mouth on him, though, but I always liked him.
I thought he went to Minnesota before Miami.
No.
There you go. Joe's in the comments, man. What's up, Joe?
Hold on. Okay, hold on. We got Mr. Raider want to open his mouth. All right, Joe. Hey, Joe, worry about Geno Smith, buddy.
Hey, say what you will. Geno Smith is the best quarterback they've had there in 10, 15 years. So
Probably.
say what you will.
I'm not saying he is definitely not better than early career Carr. There was a reason why they were calling him Baby A-Rod before that injury.
Bro.
Carr had
But that's still 10 years ago at least.
Well, hey.
It's still at least 10 years ago.
But hey, if you talk to a Raiders fan,
Point
if you talk to a Raiders fan now, they'll tell you whatever they're getting now is a complete upgrade from Aiden O'Connell.
Well, yeah. I mean, bro.
Jameis Winston would be an upgrade from Aiden O'Connell. What the hell?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was crazy them going back on him for another year. And then they put Minshew in there. I thought Minshew was a better choice. I thought he'd take over, but he really is just a career backup. That's all Minshew was ever going to be.
I think Minshew was pretty decent with Jacksonville, but Jacksonville was so bad. So I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, we were just talking
Well,
about
you shouldn't. He's the best quarterback you've had in 10 years. You shouldn't be worried about him.
I'm not worried about Geno at all.
I
Hey,
don't
man.
like Geno.
You play in one of the toughest divisions in football. Like, you have to deal with the Chiefs, the Broncos, and the Chargers. Good luck. That's all I gotta say. Good luck.
Hey, what are your thoughts on Genty? What are your thoughts on that Genty pick?
Look, I wasn't a big fan of him. I'm gonna be honest.
Roski says he's a bust.
Hey,
Eric is going to dance and lead towards his Jared song every time he throws a touchdown.
Hold on, Joseph. I may dance to that. You want to be honest with you? Hey, the only poster I'll have of Russell Wilson is a Badgers one, buddy. So yeah, I do like my quarterback. I do.
Hey, Joe Benavides. Hey, Joe, let me tell you something. Joe. As Diddy's fixture, he's going to need a whole lot of baby oil when Russell Wilson throws that first touchdown. And listen to the Sierra music. I'm telling you that right now.
Oh, God.
Look, Eric's already game ready. He's showing you his game face or ready for you. Here it is, bro. He's ready, bro.
Oh, man.
He shaved his head. He's ready, bro. Oil him up.
Oh, no.
Gino's tomorrow is about to be it, yeah. Well, we'll see, bro.
Man.
I mean, what if Bowers becomes nothing because of Gino? Then what you gonna say about it?
Got more game tape now. So
I don't know if that's going to happen. I mean, if Aiden O'Connell can make Bowers look good, Gino can definitely make him look good.
Yeah, no, I'm just giving Joe shit. That's all.
But then, when it comes to the Raiders, you would think their wide receiving core is very questionable too.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly. Raiders ain't got no receivers over there. All you have is Brock Bowers and Genty.
I think Joe,
I
you're
like
just
Jacoby
jealous 'cause
Myers. Jacoby Myers is okay.
Eric looks better in booty shorts than you, Joe.
He ain't nothing elite. You know what I mean? Like,
I didn't say anything about elite. He still doesn't know how to throw the ball back to the quarterback the right way. So
Yeah.
I'm not going to say that about Myers. So
We'll see. I don't know. Gino, to me, was just a 1 or 2 year fix for Seattle, and honestly, that was all he had. I mean, he wasn't nothing before that. Wasn't nothing. We'll see.
Well, the bar is not very high. The bar is not very high with the Raiders. We'll just put it that way.
Right. Well, I mean, and they got the oldest coach in the league, right? I mean, they got like senior citizen. What's his name?
You see how good if he's in.
Like, ain't he like 70 or some shit?
Fuck, I just seen him the other day in OTA things where he tackles some fucking dude, man. The big dude.
How's your coach, Joe? Like 70?
Yeah, I don't know.
Similar to the Bears' strategy when it comes to getting new sponsors for their team. So, like Revlon and Maybelline, I think the Raiders are trying to corner the market on Werther's Original and Colonial Penn Life Insurance.
Sure.
And
I think their coaches around when they first.
These are some of the new and exciting marketing opportunities that the Raiders are acquiring with their new head coach and quarterback combo.
New quarterback.
So, yeah.
Hall of Fame track. Listen to this.
Funny thing about
Bowers has played 1 year. Slow down on that. Bowers has played 1 year. Stop.
I know.
Hall of Fame track? Come on, it's 1 year.
Bro, this is what happens when you go to the same high school as Colin. I mean, this is what you get.
You can't take the Raiders fan serious.
He had no receivers, so that the ball's went his way. You know what I mean? It's like, it's like that. Like us, we spread the ball around too much. We ain't gonna have a guy that's gonna have like, you know what I mean, not catches like him.
All right, so what? They're gonna be what were they last year? Like 3 wins, so they're gonna get 6.
The Raiders?
Yeah.
Raiders.
Did they relocate the Raiders to the AFC South? By the way.
Oh man,
I didn't think so. So yeah.
Well, perhaps the Raiders will be better, but one could say not better enough to where they're gonna overtake anybody for a playoff spot.
I mean, are they going to be in the playoffs?
They're the Bears. They're our Bears.
They're the Bears. John, I can't believe it. Hold on. I just agreed with John Dorn. They are the Bears of the AFC West. That's true.
Explains a lot why he likes the morning show with Dak. I mean,
did you mark that statement that I actually agreed with John Dorn on something? That's got to be the first and probably the last time.
We got to clip it.
Bro,
we clipped it.
I created a marker. I created a marker so I can clip it. All right, man, I got it. I created a marker.
Now you can't cut and post an AI me agreeing with Dorn on everything else, though. Okay. Can't do that.
You guys are going to eat your word. Oh, see, so you don't even think. You're like, if. You know what? You started down that rabbit hole, Joe. I mean, come on, bro. You're not sounding very confident. If.
I know. I heard he'd be a bust. I don't know.
I know.
Okay, bro. Joe, where do you think the Raiders are going to finish next year? Let's hear it, Joe. Where do you think the Raiders are going to finish next year? Who are they going to be ahead of in your division?
Hey,
I'll wait for you.
I know. I'll tell you who's winning that AFC West. I got my pick.
Who?
It's going to be the Broncos. I got Denver, man. I really do.
Broncos?
Hey, call me crazy.
Broncos?
I just did. By the way, who is actually saying all this stuff? Is he like? Are you like down in a cave right now? Like, what's going on? What kind of storm or like power outage you got going on?
Hey, I'm just telling you right now. It's better to play it safe than sorry, Colin.
Don't you have like a light on your phone or something? Like, what's going on?
Hey, all right. You want me to turn on my flashlight? I got you.
Turn on the floodlights or something. Like, come on. Oh my God. Okay, don't do that. I feel like you're watching the Blair Witch Project now. Jesus. Good God.
Tell us a scary story.
Oh man.
After what we just heard, it's nice to see somebody bowl leaves and bowl necks.
Hey. You'll never know, A-Dub. I'm telling you, look. They made the playoffs last year. They went, I think.
That's only because Cincinnati. That's only because Cincinnati. The Broncos choked, or the Chiefs choked. That's the only reason why the Denver made it, because the Chiefs choked to Denver to get Denver in the playoffs. They didn't want to play Cincinnati. That's the bottom line.
Yeah,
that's true.
Yeah.
My surprise in the AFC West would be the Chargers, because everything that Harbaugh does in his second year always seems to work out.
Didn't the Chiefs block one of the Broncos' field goals for the win too?
Yeah, they did.
Yep, they did.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, here's the thing. I've seen the Chargers in the playoffs more than once before, and my thing is, it's always something going on with them to where they're gonna eventually Charger the game away. They seem to do it almost every time they get in the playoffs. I mean, they had a big lead over the Jaguars and blew that game away. And then let us not forget the
Well,
ugly
wasn't it
performance
with
they had
what
against
is
the
it when
Texans.
they had that idiot coach though? Wasn't it with that Staley was the
Brandon
coach
Staley.
though? That guy's
Brandon Staley.
terrible. So Harbaugh is a better coach. Like I think they're heading in the right direction.
I don't know how many teams put in stock in coaching anymore. I swear. I mean, it's a big part of. It's like
It's a huge part.
it's a huge part of the formula. If you're going to win anything, you got to have a good coach.
Got a good coach is. Like I think that's why the Vikings are being slept on. Their coaching is second to few. So I mean, you got Flores and O'Connell. Like it's second to few.
This is what I say about LaFleur. The thing about him is every year he takes a look at himself and what he could do better to make it better. And he's not afraid to make a change. You know what I'm saying? He's not afraid to go. I mean, we had Barry. He sucked. And instead of firing him in the midseason, he goes, no, it's not the time for that. We don't need to. And he fucking knuckled down and took over the play calling. And, I mean, they had a successful season. Jordan Love's season was better than he could have.
Say about LaFleur, that's part of the reason I'm not prepared to.
Holy fuck, Joe wrote a goddamn fucking novel.
God, what the hell?
What the hell? Hold on, Joe. Let me take 10 minutes to read this to everybody. Nobody
Dude,
knows.
we're on a live feed, Joe. We can't read this that fast.
I mean, you blocked the whole row of guests, bro. The only sure thing in the draft was Bowers. I knew he was going to be greatest tight end in college history. Mark my words, by the end of this year, Bowers will be the unanimous best tight end in football. Holy fuck. Even as a Raider, bro, as far as the Raiders, I think if everything goes right, they can win 10 games. Okay. I realistically expect 7 to 9 wins, depending on a few things. Chargers probably take the division. Chiefs falling off. Denver is better, but not good enough to take the division. Oh. Wow, Joe.
Can you please take that post down so we can all see each other now? Thank you.
Shit, man. It was like the blocking of the sun. God damn, Joe.
What were you trying to get the Nobel Peace Prize for the largest post that's ever been posted on there?
Justin Jefferson after J.J. McCarthy out of top for the 27th.
Yeah.
Oh,
okay, Dorn. Okay, dude. Troll Dorn. Okay, all right. Okay.
Well, Joe, all right, let's break this down, Joe. All right. I don't know if you're saying by the end of this year, statistically, Bowers is going to be the best tight end in the NFL.
No.
In all the NFL.
No. Top 5.
There's a guy for Arizona, I think, that's going to end up with better stats than him. Trey McBride.
Really?
I'm just going to make a call.
McBride. I mean, McBride's a good choice. I mean, honestly.
I like McBride. Yeah.
I do too. He does a lot for them too.
Wow. I think teams are honed in more on.
He was the greatest tight end in college history. Is that true? Or is Joe just saying
maybe? That might be right, but
no, he's just saying that. There's no way.
Bowers will be unanimous.
I wouldn't put you guys as tight end outside of the top 5 either. Just to be honest with you, and I'm not a Packers fan.
Yeah, no,
I think your tight end could be in the top 5 too.
Yeah, he could be. Especially he's moving. I think if everything goes right, then they could win 10 games. All right, now you guys think the Raiders can win 10 games? Let's just dissect that.
Hell no.
I don't think they will.
No.
Even on a good season, like shit falls right for them. 10, you don't see 10. Because I mean, Joe's saying realistically,
season's 8.
7 to 9. 8, yeah, 8. Oh wow, you're not even seeing them at 8.
I'll give the Raiders at least 8 wins. Yeah, at least.
That's their peak is 8 wins. They're not getting any more than that.
Feeling right.
Yeah, that's the peak for me. And that's fine. I mean, considering what they did last year, 8 wins is good. I mean, that's a definite improvement.
You think the Chargers take the
Bears? So yeah,
you guys think the Chargers take the West?
Bears.
I think people are sleeping slightly on Kansas City because you got to remember you're getting Rashee Rice back. Yeah. So I think you're kind of sleeping on the Chiefs, but I think the Chargers. I think they could take it. I think they could.
The Chiefs are offensive line. That's the only thing I would be worried about right now.
See if I
About,
can-
about
Well, you
Mahomes.
speak about the Chiefs' offensive line. They used one of their first
All
round
right.
picks on it.
So you're saying even if his stats are like 30th, we're all going to agree that he's the best? Is that what you're trying to say? Because I hope that's not what you're trying to say.
Okay.
I mean, what says you're the best is you have the stats that back it. You know what I mean?
He had great stats, but
well,
I don't think he's the best tight end.
I mean,
I mean, he's up there, but he's not the
five?
best.
Will he be in the top 5, Joe?
Yes.
Probably, for sure.
I'll say top 5, yeah.
But I'm not ready to give him the reins yet, bro. You got to earn that shit. The only way you get that is by you being the best. I mean, just because
What makes you think? What makes you think if you're a team? What makes you think because you're a team that the teams aren't going to go and put 2 guys on him all the time now after his first year?
take him
They
away.
don't have any other receiving option. Like, who makes you think that the teams aren't going to game plan for him?
And a lot of teams will try to take out your best player if he's their best player. So, I mean,
okay, fellas, I'm looking at the Raiders' schedule, and I wanted to consider where are we supposed to see 8 wins at?
Ooh.
Because I'm looking at the Raiders' schedule right now.
All right, let's hear it, bro.
Okay, week 1 they're on the road against the Patriots.
That's a
loss.
That they could win that.
No way, that's a loss.
Well, I'm going to say that's a coin flip. That's how I look at it. That to me, I don't know what the Patriots are yet. You know what I mean? I don't know I don't even know what the Raiders are.
Darn, I don't like that we're agreeing on things.
Week
Jesus
2,
Christ.
the Raiders will
I know
have
it's a coin flip to me. This coin.
Yeah,
flip.
week 2, the Raiders. Week 2 will be the Raiders' first home game, and they will be hosting the Chargers.
Ooh.
That's more of a coin flip to me.
Yeah, that's a coin flip game too, man. To me, that's a coin. Man, wow, they got it. All right, go ahead.
First 2 games are a coin flip. Okay. Week 3, they're on the road.
1-1 at best.
Okay.
Right?
Okay. Week 3, they're on the road against the Commanders.
That's a loss for sure. Yeah.
1 and 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
Next.
I'll say that.
Next
I don't know.
week
It's
4.
looking like 0-17 coming up.
Okay. Week 4, the Raiders are hosting the Bears.
That's a W.
Win. That's a win.
Yeah, we'll
2
give
and
him a
2.
win. Yeah, we'll give him a win.
2 and 2.
Bears suck.
Okay. Week 5, the Raiders will be on the road against the Colts.
I'm going to put a loss on that one. Something about Indianapolis at Indianapolis would be scary to me.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Okay.
They still got some.
After that, week 6, they're at home hosting the Titans.
They could win that. Yeah.
No, they will win that. So that's 3 and 3.
3 and 3 at this point. All right, Joe. I got 8 more wins. Got to get out of this.
500.
Okay. Week 7, they're on the road against Kansas City.
That's a loss. Yeah.
Yeah, they're gonna lose to them.
Yep. After that game.
Look at Joe. You already don't like this one. Lost to the Colts. You guys are high.
Okay. Week 8, they're hosting Jacksonville.
That's a win. That's a W.
So they're 4-4 at the halfway point, right? Or almost halfway, right? 4-4.
Yep.
8's looking good, Joe. I got to give you that, man. I don't know what else to say.
I said 8.
Holy shit, Sarah! I'm sorry, I didn't see you back there. Oh shit.
What up,
Okay. Well, hello, Sarah.
Welcome to the show.
Okay. All right, guys. Next game, week 9, the Raiders are on the road against Denver.
That's a loss. That's
a big L.
All right, 5-4 or 4-5. No, 5. Yeah, 5-4. Go ahead.
No, 4 and
5.
4 and 5. Yeah, 4 and 5.
The Raiders.
4 and 5.
Oh.
4 and 5.
Okay. After that game,
0-17.
the next game, the Raiders will be hosting the Cowboys.
Loss. The Cowboys that one.
Wow, even if we said it was a win, it's still 5 and 5. What the fuck?
Okay. After that game with the Cowboys, the Raiders will have another home game, and they're hosting the Browns.
That's a win.
Yeah, it's a win.
I'll say that's a win. Okay.
I don't know. The Browns have a pretty good defense, though.
Yeah, but
Oh,
They
but
have,
they
they have a really bad
I mean,
offense.
honestly, we
After
don't
the
know
Browns.
what the Raiders are with the new head coach and a new fucking quarterback and a new.
I
I mean,
forgot
they
that
got
the Browns don't have a quarterback.
they don't got a quarterback. Okay.
Experience
After that game.
Raiders.
But
Yeah.
I give it to the Raiders.
Okay,
I give it that. I give it that.
Okay. After that one, next game for the Raiders, they'll be on the road against the Chargers.
Nope,
Chargers.
6-6. Holy fuck, 6-6.
Yeah,
That's
they're
where
gonna
we're at,
lose.
bro.
Okay. After that game, they'll be hosting the Broncos.
That's a
Loss.
loss.
Win. Okay, the win.
Loss.
Okay.
Loss.
Big
Okay.
fat loss.
6
Yeah,
and 7.
we'll win again.
Okay. This next game we can all agree they'll be 6-8 because the next game after that the Raiders are on the road against the Eagles.
Yeah.
Loss.
6-8. Okay, 6-8.
After that game, they'll be on the road once again, and they'll be playing the Texans on the road.
Loss.
Loss.
That's a loss. Yeah.
6-9.
Okay.
2 games to
After
go.
that game,
6-9. 2 games to go to get 8.
right? Next game, they're the final 2 games are at home. This home game next up, they'll be hosting the Giants.
Oh,
That's an
Win.
easy W, easy W.
Win.
that's a win. Oh,
Y'all really think so?
look at Joe.
I know, so that'll be the time that Jackson will be shooting butt darts
What's the
over in
last game
I
of the
think that's
season?
gonna be
over
like
at the Black Flag.
I think
What's
that's
the
gonna
last
be
game
like
of
a
the season?
3-0 game.
Yeah.
Both teams that knocked you out for that fucking,
Last game of the
that.
season for the Raiders, they're hosting Kansas City.
And they
Loss.
gonna
Loss.
There's
They're
no
gonna
8
lose.
wins there, Joe. It's not 8. It's 7.
Well, it
Sorry,
depends
bud.
if Kansas City is resting their players, then they'll win.
Still.
There's
I don't know.
there's no promise in that. So
Yeah. I mean, you got to play. I mean, yeah, you're right. There might be, but
Because
I mean, Kansas City's going to, for the way they've been playing the last couple of years, they're probably still going to be trying to. I mean,
Yeah. Yeah, they'll try to compete like especially when you think about how when you think about how much the Raiders and the Chiefs hate each other, yeah, they'll compete their hardest in that game.
bro.
now Sarah, they lost that game to Denver so that they wouldn't have to play Cincinnati in the playoffs. Let's just get that out of the way now. That's the only reason why they got whooped.
Hey
by
Joe,
Denver.
if you would have said Cowboys 2 and just said Schottenheimer, I would have took your side, bro.
Yeah, but you don't know
I
if
mean,
the same
holy
thing can
fuck.
happen again this year because they're in the AFC, so who knows?
Uh-oh. Yeah,
But
you
I
don't
think
think
I think it's a win for the Raiders.
Well, I mean, the Chiefs are in your division, bro. Sorry for that. You can't blame us for who you're in the division with.
So you have them getting swept by the entire division.
Yeah. So you think you're going to beat the Chiefs and the Chargers? And who else is in there?
The Raiders are the
comes to the Raiders
of the AFC West.
The one team that I could see the Raiders beating them at home is Denver. That's the only team in the division that I could see them winning in Vegas.
You got Denver. I was going to say, given the reputation the Chargers have had, the Charger their way out of a victory, I'm thinking that's the team the Raiders might split with.
I don't think so. Because they don't have Brandon Staley anymore. They got Harbaugh.
Yeah.
I think the fact that they drafted Omari and Hampton too, like I like Hampton more than I like Jockey in the places that they went to. So
Okay, so I mean, all right, Joe.
I said that Denver could beat them. I said that they could beat Denver in Vegas. There we go. There's your one division win.
One division win. I mean, Joe, I know you came close to beat. Did he beat the Chiefs last year? Did they beat the Chiefs one of the games last year?
No, they lost to the Chiefs because Aiden O'Connell freaking fumbled the ball.
He fumbled the ball. Yeah.
They had their chances to beat the Chiefs last year. I remember that.
Nobody could beat their dark magic.
Yeah, no, you're right. I mean,
Chiefs are becoming more invincible. There's no getting around it. But I feel like right now with Mahomes and those guys, I feel like they're kind of doing like a recycling thing, the way that Brady did his second run with with New England. I think that they're kind of washing their hands of some of these older players, and I think they're starting to develop some of these younger weapons. I think Kansas City's being slept on big time.
Well, is it
you have
Andy
Rasheed Rice and Worthy? Like,
honestly, I think Andy Reid's aging out, bro, and I think he wants to give it up, but he doesn't want to go out without being a winner. He wants to go out on top. So, I mean,
he wants to get chumped like he got chumped.
He doesn't want to. Yeah, he doesn't want to go out with the loss that he took. I'm telling you, against the Eagles, no fucking
big loss, dude. That wasn't even. It wasn't even close.
It wasn't even close. Exactly.
Hold on.
One of the worst Super Bowls ever.
Hey, I think somebody better talk to Joe about what he said about not getting swept by the division, because I'm looking at what they looked like last season against the division, and everybody in the division swept them. Chargers swept them. The Broncos swept them. Even Kansas City swept them.
Joe, are you on? Bro,
Joe, come on, buddy.
Look, Joe, I'm gonna say this, Joe. You need to get off the morning show. Dak is wearing off on you, bro. Holy fuck.
Yep. I'm looking at it. Like, I'm already looking at it, Joe. Last season, everybody in the division swept your Raiders.
Yeah.
Wow.
Hey. I have no room to talk. Same thing with my Giants. We got swept too, so I'm in that same boat.
Bro,
it's nice to see you got your power back. It's nice to see you get your power back in the dorm there. Way to go.
Hey, golly.
Now you can microwave your ramen noodles back up in peace. Good job.
Hell yeah, man. Hey, Joe, look, I'm just giving you shit, bro. I mean, I think your Raiders are on the way up, no doubt. But, I mean, I still think
you need a long-term solution at quarterback. I think you're missing that big time.
That first game being a toss-up, like when I think of the Patriots, I'm looking at that team like that's somebody who missed the playoffs last year that has a good chance to make it.
He says, look at the last 3 years. Never mind just the most recent year. The most recent year, you got your ass swept by the division. Sorry, Joe. I can't jump on that wagon. That sounds too much like Dak. I'm not getting in that boat. Just not getting in that boat, bro.
Don't do it. That's going to be like getting in the Flex Seal boat that they have. I swear, we can cut it in half and we put Flex Seal on it. It'll float. It will.
Right in shark-infested waters.
A clear boat too. Nothing like seeing that impending death as it tears apart your little city boat.
I think the Patriots might make the playoffs. Like, what?
I think the Patriots made a lot of good moves. They wouldn't stop me.
I think they'll be better than last year, but I don't think they are anywhere close to a playoff.
Well, when it comes to that division they're in, I could see them coming second place behind the Bills.
Yeah, definitely though.
Okay.
Hey Joe, we won 2 games. We won 2 games with Josh Dobbs. What's your point?
Joe, are you proud of the stash? Looking you up. I mean, come on, bro.
I always like Gardner Minshew. I don't know. I mean, he constantly goes to bad teams, so I got to give Minshew some credit.
It's the MILF mobile he takes with him, bro. That's the problem.
Minshew did well in Indiana. He got them to what?
Minshew did okay with Philly in those couple games he had to play too. I think people forget his stint there. So,
I mean, is he really special? He sounds like a Minshew. I mean, come on, bro. He sounds like a
maybe.
I don't know. I'd take him over fucking Caleb Williams. I'll tell you that.
You could say.
I would.
You could say. When you talk about Minshew, you could say he's in the same breath as Joe Flacco to be a glorified journeyman.
Right.
And the irony, that's all the Colts have lately has been journeyman, so it makes sense.
He's like Fitzmagic, right? The guy only was good when he was like saving a team.
Over today?
What?
It's 8:59. Are we going over today?
No, yeah, I gotta call it. We're at the end of the show. Yeah, we're having a good conversation. That's what happens, man. It sucks, but anyway, thanks for coming. Thanks for commenting, and we'll see you next time.
Later.
Yeah, yo, it's game time. Ain't no messing around. Huddle Total Sports Network, the best in town. From NFL rumors to the latest trends, we got all your sports, just tune in, my friends. Catch us on Roku, Fire Stick, take your pick. Facebook, YouTube, where the action's slick. Daily shows that drop like a bomb. From 10 to 11, it's Ken and Ken, stay calm. Huddle up, catch the vibe, feel the rush. Get your news, get your fills in the clutch, over 20